Okay, guys, the next thing we need to build is going to be our tag block. Let's create our tags. Let's call tag. It's going to be tag block. It's already created in here. What is it? Here is it. Let's start with our state. Similar to the previous one, it's going to start with like slide class with tag state, and it's going to extend the table to compare it effectively. And our first state is going to be tag initialized to make sure it's going to be starting from this one. The next thing we need to do is create loading states for tag final class tag loading state, and it's going to extend tag state, and we're not going to pass any kind of object. The next thing we need to build is going to be all tags loaded state or load tag state, whatever you are calling it. Final class tag. Let's start with tag all tag load state, and it's going to extend tag state. At this time, what we are going to pass it a list of tags, list of tag. Here is tag entity, and this thing is going to be, let's call it tags. Let's create a constructor for this one. We need to remove this one, and let's const, and we need to override it with props, and let's pass our tags. That's only we need to get all tags. If you get all tags, we need to create like get tags error or tags error state. To do that, final class going to be tag error state, and it's going to extend this tag state. What we are going to do, we are going to return a string of message, final string of message, and we need to create a constructor first tag error state, and let's call this message, and let's override these props, and let's pass our message. That's all we need to create our state for tags. The next thing is going to be event. For events, we need to create just one event, load all tags, final, load all tags, event, and it's going to, this thing is going to be class, and we are going to extend this tag event. Here is it, and we don't want to pass anything because we don't require anything to load our tags. And let's move to our block. To create our block, what we are going to do, of course, we are going to initialize our use case and create a constructor for that. Create final thing, get tags. Yeah, here's get tags use case, get tag use case, create a constructor for that one. It's going to require this dot get tags case. Then we need to implement it. To do that, on get tags use not get tags use case, but we are going to call it. We are going to call our event. Our event is going to be load all tags event. That's our event, and let's create a method to do that. Let's call it get tags. Yeah, that's all we need to do. And let's create full method feature void, and our name is going to be, yeah, there is under slash get tags, and we need to pass two things, our event and our emitter. Our event is going to be load all get tags. Load all get tags event is going to be our event, and our emit is going to be, we are going to use emitter. We are going to use emitter, and let's pass our tags state to do that. And we are going to emit it, and it's going to be asynchronous. The first thing is going to be final result. Result is going to await the tag use case. Where is it? The tag use case, and we don't need parameters. That's what we are going to pass it. No parameters. And let's fold this one result dot fold. For our left is going to be failure, and our failure need emit. What we are going to emit our error state tag. Tags error state, here is it. And this thing is going to be failure dot to string. That's all we need to do. For our right, it's going to be success. Our success is going to be, we need to emit it, and let's call all tags loaded state, and we are going to pass success. That's all we need to do to build our tags. Okay,